My name is Asia and I'll be presenting with Janique and Braden. We'll be teaching you about transformation and congruent figures. This lesson is about translations, reflections, and rotations. We will learn how to translate, rotate, and how to reflect figures. The standards are to verify experimentally the properties of rotations, reflections, and translations. Lines are taken to lines and line segments to line segments of the same length. Angles are taken to angles of the same measure. Understand that a two-dimensional figure is congruent to another if the second can be obtained from the first by a sequence of rotations, reflections, and translations. First, we'll look at some definitions. Translation slides a figure from one point to the other without turning. As shown below, the lengths are the same and the orientation is the same. Reflections are when a figure is flipped from one point to the other. In the example, the lengths are the same, the orientation is reversed. Last is rotations when a figure is turned on a fixed point. The lengths are the same and the orientation is changed. Congruency are when figures have the same measures. In all the triangles, they are reflected, rotated, and translated. They are the same size and same shape, therefore they are congruent. In the first problem, Nilda purchased some custom printed stationery with her initials. What transformations could be used if the letter Z is the preimage and the letter N is the image in the design shown? Are the two figures congruent? Explain. Well, we found out that the two figures are congruent because when figure Z is rotated, it maps onto figure N evenly. In the second problem, in the umbrella shown at the right, triangle JLK is congruent to triangle NML. If the measure of JKL equals 66 degrees, then the measure of NML equals 66 degrees because they are the same measures. If MN equals 15 inches, then KJ equals 15 inches because the lengths are the same. All the angles are congruent with each other, so they all equal the same. One way to identify congruent triangles is to prove their matching sides have the same measure. Triangle CDE has vertices at 1, 4, 1, 1, and 5, 1. We graph triangle CDE. We found that CD equals 3 units, DE equals 4 units, and CE equals 5 units. We reflect this CDE over the y-axis, then translated 2 units left. C prime is negative 3, 4, D prime is negative 3, 1, E prime is negative 7, 1. The lengths of side CDE prime is CD equals 3 units, DE equals 4 units, and CE equals 5 units. Well, that's it. Now it's your turn. Yes, they are congruent. You can rotate 90 degrees counterclockwise and translate.